Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the NWP Zoom this evening. My name is Rich Simmonds, and I'll be your host for the evening. This evening, it's the Thursday night meeting, so we have traditionally a shorter Zoom so that we can answer more questions tonight. So if you came on Tuesday night, that's the longer one. On a Thursday, we have a shorter Zoom so that we can answer questions and discuss things. Before I go any further, I just want to read this disclaimer. The information I share should not be considered as financial advice. We share information about what we do ourselves. Please be sure you understand what you're putting your money into, and if you're unsure about something, please ask. And then remember, historical results are no promise of what will happen in the future. So NWP is a premier asset management company that has successfully fused the scalability of network marketing with the stability of diversified investment portfolios. Here, you're not a member, you become a partner. Because a member means that you have to have committed something, you needed to have paid something, and that's not the case with the NWP community. Right, so very straightforward into this. There are asset portfolios where you can deposit, and what happens there is there's three different tiers of asset portfolios. There's the foundation tier where you can start with as little as $10 upwards to $10,000. Then from $10,000, there's the growth portfolio, that's up to $50,000, and $50,000 is the elite portfolios. And what you'll notice here that there are those percentages at the bottom. Those are the targets that the traders work towards. So that's a monthly target based on a calendar month. 5% for anything from $10 upwards, 8% anything from $10,000 upwards, and then the elite anything from $50,000, 10%. And those are the targets that the traders look for on a weekly basis. Profits are paid to you weekly. What do those weekly profits look like so far? This is since the 26th of October when the first trading week happened. Those are the percentages. And if you look at this last month this is the result on screen here of the last Saturday, because that's when profits come to you on a Saturday. We received 1.285% this last Saturday, which brought the month or 4-week total to 5.94%. The growth portfolio, $10,000 and more, received 2.12%. With their average for the month, remember their target's 8%, their average turned out at 8.25 for the month. So again, they achieved what the traders had set out as a target for them as well. And then in the elite portfolios, 2.205, the monthly target was reached again above the 10% at 10.28%. So how does this all work? Well, you will start, you put your deposit in, your deposit then goes to the liquidity pool, it gets traded from Monday to Friday, and on a Saturday, you will receive your profits. That comes to you via a payment gateway. It's shown in your back office, and you can withdraw those profits provided you've made $5 or more. This goes directly to your crypto wallet, and you can enjoy and then decide what you want to do with it. There is no reinvestment in the system, that's automatic, so you would need to withdraw and redeposit yourself. So to check in, and what we mean here is the currencies that you can use to enter the system with. That's the BEP20 on the BNB network, USDT on the BNB network as well, and then Polygon USDT. Provided that you've made your deposit before UK time midnight on a Tuesday, your money will trade and you will get profits on a Saturday. So just remember that for next week. If you haven't managed to put your deposit in by the weekend, you've still got until Tuesday evening or Tuesday midnight to make sure that your deposit's in so that you can still get profits for the week. To check out, that's in Polygon USDT. That's what's paid out. So please make sure that whatever wallet you're accepting payments to or your withdrawals to, it does have Polygon USDT and not simply Polygon, because Polygon is Matic and that's actually the gas fee. So just always be sure, you can never be too careful. Just make sure you've got the correct wallet loaded when you do withdraw. Incidentally, many of the exchanges, they don't have Polygon USDT. You would need to check if your exchange does have Polygon USDT or not. But what we normally do is suggest you use something like a private crypto wallet, that's your SafePal or those type of wallets, where you would withdraw that and then decide what you want to do. Especially if you were thinking of reinvesting your profits, it would be cheaper to use a private crypto wallet than to use an exchange. That's normally the expensive route, and the exchange is really there if you want to get your crypto back into your normal currency, be that rands, dollars, euros, whatever your local currency is. So when you're ready to start, there's a little booklet that's been put together on how to register, deposit your funds. Please make sure you ask for this booklet so that you can be easily guided through the process. If you do need any help, please just reach out and we'll be more than happy to help you. There are the different support numbers. WhatsApp chat is available, and that is probably the quickest way to get hold of support, although you can email them. It is a little bit of a slower process, but the WhatsApp chat support is there. And you would typically use the WhatsApp chat in case you needed help, or if you needed an email address changed or rectified because you may have typed it in incorrectly or something like that, or you may need to change your crypto withdrawal address. Right, so looking forward, let's just look at the business model of NWP, and the model is simple, it's transparent, and it's powerful. And what it does is it creates a continuous cycle. This is a continuous cycle that enables the community, it enables the person who's got an investment or a portfolio in the system to generate a weekly return. These weekly returns are generated, as I mentioned earlier, by NWP's expert traders. And what you'll see is, I showed you earlier that the profit for this last week was 1.285%. In actual fact, it's double that. So let's just use an example here, that the weekly return in this case was 2.8%. That's the real return that was achieved by the traders. And then the profits are split 50-50. Why is this done? Well, 50% or 1.4% in this case would go to the weekly profit. That's the partners who have their portfolios. They get 50% of the profit. The other 50% is allocated to what we call the business volume. This business volume pool is what's used to pay the affiliate commissions. So what you can see here is this is a completely sustainable model. This ensures that capital is only paid from real profits and not from other partners' capital. With NWP, you can be 100% sure this model is built to be sustainable and transparent. And it's transparent in one very simple indicator, and that's the fact that you have to withdraw your profits on a weekly basis. When I say have to, well, why would you leave it there? Because it's not going to do anything if you didn't withdraw it. So withdraw your profits and go and spend it or do what you want, but don't leave them in the system because they cannot work. They have been separated from the capital. All profits get separated from the capital at the end of trade on a Friday night. The profits get sent to the payment gateway, and they're going to wait there for you to withdraw them, and they're going to wait for everyone to withdraw them. It never goes back into the system. You have to physically put that back into the system if you want a compounding effect. If we look at some traction and performance metrics of the NWP model, it's not theoretical. This is a proven model. They began trading on the 26th of October. That's 46 weeks. Now, So if you had started that week in 26th of October, you would have received by now 92% of the initial capital. When we talk about the person who's got the portfolio, that's a portfolio partner, he has earned 92% if he started back then. The total value that was distributed by the company has actually been 184% of the initial invested capital. This is where you combined the partner profits and the rewards that are paid to affiliates. Again, affiliate rewards are paid every single week and you withdraw them. NWP has a global footprint. It's in more than 25 countries where there are active partners, and their corporate offices are established in the Trump Towers in Istanbul and Turkey. The company is registered in Turkey and it operates its corporate office from Turkey. Our community in NWP, the growth is relatively slow, but so far we've got over 12,000 partners worldwide. So it is a nice established little community, and this community grows every month, every week. Talking about some extra income, because not all of us have massive amounts of money that we can simply go and open ourselves a nice $50,000 elite portfolio and earn 10%. We all would like that, but we've really got to, wish we could be there. And if we can't be there at the moment, we need to work to get to ourselves to that point. If you look at your NWP back office, you'll notice that there are referral links in the back office. You've got a left link and a right link. And this, as soon as you start showing your friends and family, if they open themselves a portfolio, you will immediately start earning. Remember that if you've got a portfolio or not, you don't need to have a portfolio yourself to earn from the NWP. And that makes it very unique in this market as well. So the first bonus that you would earn from when you bring your friends in or family and they put some deposit in, you will earn what's called a direct referral bonus. And this is where you earn not 10% as it says on in the text here, but you'll notice 15%. This has just gone up from last week, and you'll earn 15% of whatever your direct referral makes on a weekly basis. Remember, this is not paid from their pocket, it's paid from the other 50% that's called the business volume. Then there's a binary income. What happens is when you've got, and binary means left and right, so when you've got business on your left, business on your right, whatever the equivalent is there, you will get a binary income on that equivalent. You've got $100 on your left and $100 on your right, you will receive binary income. Any differences, you will be paid on the smaller leg in the business. So you've effectively paid on both legs, whatever that smallest value is. The binary is capped to $5,000 a week, $20,000 a month. It's life-changing. It's a nice income, let's put it that way. Then there's a matching bonus. This gives you a little bit more bonus. How we can describe the matching bonus is when you've referred someone and they start earning the binary, you will receive a matching bonus. It works as follows. It's 5% from your level 1, 5% and your level 1 are the people you referred. Level 2 is the people, those people referred, so it's the referral of your referral. And then level 3, that's the maximum depth that you get paid to for the matching bonus. That's your referrals, referral. And you will receive a total for matching bonuses. If you've got people qualified, you will receive 15% of the total that they've earned. So it's all about rewards and bonuses. The company cares for you. We support you. And the bonus structure is there to enable you to build your financial future. Let's talk about the triple booster. Now, one thing I must say is other packages, that your growth portfolios, your foundation, which is the $10 and upwards, and the elite, all are what they call open contracts. Open contracts, you can take out your capital at any time. So if you made a deposit and you decide, I need my money back, an open contract allows you to take it back. The triple booster is a little bit different. It's only available for once. So you can only take one booster yourself. Once you put $50 in, the $50 then is locked there. And when it's locked, the company then adds $150 to your portfolio. This gives you $150 a week in earning power. So it triples what you earn, because you would have only earned on 50, now you're earning on 150. So you gain everything quicker here, and this is really there to help you get started and let you experience the system, and let all your members and your friends experience the system for yourself. So it's a very nice little incentive that the company has put into place to allow you to experience the system, because everyone would like to experience this before, it's just human nature. We like to test things first, and once we test things and once we feel happy, then we go further. To help you focus on building your team, the company has these promotions available. The first one is called the Tablet Boost Promotion, which is where you get 30 on your left of triple boosters on your left-hand side of your business and 30 on your right. You don't need to achieve this yourself. You can achieve this with your team. As long as you've got a total of 30 on your left and 30 on your right, you will receive the tablet. Once you've achieved that, you can then go and get 50 on your left and 50 on your right, and that'll give you an all expenses paid trip to Turkey. You visit Istanbul, you visit the offices, as well as have a nice little holiday there. Are these things achievable? Well, you can ask the achievers of the tablets, and that was Andrew, Mashant, Ruth, Paula, and myself. Is this possible? Well, I can tell you, when we started, it didn't look as if it was possible because things were still new. There was less of a track record to go on. Now there's a fantastic track record. You can see the results. So build the thing, and remember this promotion, because the triple booster, if you get 30 on your left, 30 on your right, you get the tablet. If you get 50 on your left, 50 on your right, and that's you and your team, not only your effort, but you and your team's effort, you will receive the trip to Turkey. That is my presentation for this evening. We like to keep it short on a Thursday. Is there anyone who would like to share anything?
I'll go, Rich.
Thank you, Paula.
Hi, everybody. So basically, I joined NWP back in October. And I'll be very honest with you, I was very skeptical because I'd been involved with other programs and I'd been burned. And I just wanted to check the waters out, which I did. And then slowly I started putting money in, and then the triple booster came and I put more money in and what have you, and introduced a couple of people. And my confidence has grown over these last 10 months. I've never felt that I doubt them, that I doubt what they're saying. I've never ever had cause to actually be skeptical. And sometimes I look back and I think, I should have just started off earlier. But it is what it is. And I must say, getting the tablet has just put the cherry on the top. That's really been awesome. And I can encourage you guys, like the way this company is setting things up, they've taken their time with it. They're not rushing things. There's no hype. There's no pushing you that you've got to do anything, that you've got to introduce people or anything like that. You go at your own pace. And what's also very encouraging for me is the fact that our capital is available to us. Obviously not the triple booster, but your normal capital that you've put in. If on a Saturday you've got a crisis, you need to draw it out, you can draw it out, and that money will come back to you instantly. So that has given me a lot more confidence. Seeing the true results and the real money that you're actually getting. So yeah, if you're new here, my advice to you is go for it. It's wonderful.
Thank you, Paula.
Rich, I'll also share from my side.
Yes, thank you, Ruth.
I have a mutual experience to what Paula shared. Also, have been burnt in previous companies that I've invested in. And with NWP, my experience is just so much better than what I've experienced in the past. Growth is slow, but it's steady and it's consistent, and the support is absolutely amazing, which I'm very grateful for. And just to see the way how things are growing, even though gradually and slowly, is really something to look forward to. It doesn't have that pressure that you get in some companies where that's the high pressure to perform. So it gives one much more ease and peace of mind in that sense.
Thank you, Ruth. Okay, everyone. So thanks for joining us this evening. Did you all see the new little video we made last night of the triple booster and travel promotion?
Want to supercharge your earnings? NWP has introduced the incredible new triple booster. How does it work? It's simple. You deposit $50 and NWP instantly boosts your portfolio, giving you $150 of weekly earning power. That's triple your starting amount, working for you every week. But it gets even better. Share this opportunity with your friends and family and get rewarded. Achieve 30 triple boosters on your left and 30 on your right, either personally or in your team, and you'll earn a brand new tablet. Grow that to 50 on your left and 50 on your right, and you'll be on an all-expenses-paid trip to Turkey. Don't wait. Either have an existing booster or activate your triple booster, start sharing, and unlock these amazing rewards.
We hope that helps you, and those are sort of things that you just share on your WhatsApp or Telegram or Facebook or something like that, and just put it there and people will start asking you questions. Thank you very much. Do have a good evening further, and good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.